Hello explorers, welcome back to Zombies Adventures. Today we're going to be having a look through the intense rides and rating them on a scale from 1 to 10. I'm sorry I haven't been posting recently. I've been very busy with personal stuff and obviously the adventure park I'm currently doing. So I hope you enjoy today's video and welcome back. I thought I'd start things off with the Twister. This ride obviously looks really cool when it's in your park and you've got theming around it. Just literally a classic ride, in my opinion. I'll give this ride about 7 out of 10. I do like the new drop tower that was added to the game about a year ago. Being able to obviously customise the size of it, being able to be fit into all sorts of different areas. It's just really nice, and you can customise its ride sequence. So this ride gets a lovely 8 out of 10. Do I really need to go into depth with this ride? This is probably one of the worst rides in the game. If not, it is 1 out of 10. Top Spin. This ride, when it first came out, used to be one of my favourites to use in a park. It just looked the best. But now I've got such more better looking rides. It's still one of my favourites, but I would make a custom one now until this one gets refurbished properly. So I'm going to have to give Top Spin a lovely 7 out of 10. Just for the way it looks and the ride sequence itself. Do I really need to give the washing machine a rating? Yes I do. The Graviton, it's very old. It was here since the first days of the game. It still hasn't got its refurb, so this is going as a 4 out of 10. It's just basic, it just goes round and round and round. And round and round and round. Well, now it's time for Slingshot. I haven't seen people use this since it's come out. And the way you got this one was by logging in for 25 days in a row, or just collecting your daily 25 days. It's really nice. I like the wires. The cage needs a bit of work, but it's still a nice ride, so I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. Next up is the pirate ship in the game. So I would rate this about 6 out of 10. The reasons for that being, it's a nice ride, it's really detailed, but there's no where you can really put it unless you've got sort of a pirate themed area. So it's a limited application. So 5 out of 10 for this one, but it's a really nice design. I used to see these rides everywhere, and this is the high swings. I don't know what they're actually called, but they just go really high and spin round. That's about it. When it first came out, I used to see them everywhere. Like, it was amazing how many people had, and people also had about 3 of them in the same park. I don't know what servers that was in like those days, but it's still alright. I'll give it 5 out of 10. It's not the best, but it works. The Frisbee. I quite like it. It's a bit blocky, and it obviously comes to a complete stop when it goes up the top, like, and it holds there for like a second, but I still quite like it, so it's going to get a 6 out of 10, although it's still an old model and people just make their own these days. There's only one real use for Fireball, and that's to get the chained achievement to get your orbs, which are very useful. I will be doing a tutorial on that. But I give this one about 6 out of 10. But now you can make your custom ones, and I will be showing you how to make a custom Fireball using a vertical launch train. And you know what, it's just really cool. So 5 out of 10. The Enterprise. It's a good ride. I like it. It's still obviously an older model in the game, but I still like it. It's fast. It's just a normal Enterprise. So I'm gonna have to give it 7 out of 10. Moving on to the double hammer swing thingy. I've never seen these be used anywhere in public servers, but even when they came out, it's just too big for people to use. I quite like it though. Just the small little details, like the wheels at the top, the little wires that go up and down, and just the seats themselves. So I'm going to give this one 7 out of 10. For this ride, well, it's got a duck on top. Of course, it's going to rank high. Topple Tower is one of the oldest rides in the game, coming out like when the game first came out. So it hasn't really been updated. So I'd give it about a 7, not a 7, a 6 out of 10 would be fair. Just because it's got a duck on top. But still, it's a really nice ride. The Rockin' Disc. I kind of like the Rockin' Disc. Maybe when it gets a proper refurbishment and a redesign, it would look much nicer. Maybe something like Cobra at Chesterton. But I'm going to have to give this one a 7 out of 10. Just for the way it looks up right now. And bearing in mind it hasn't had a refurb since it's come out. Spins round instead. I do like the detail with this, like the wheels, how the seats are connected, the screws, the harnesses, whatever you call them. There's just the way it spins round, it's just really nice. And then with this you can also make a custom sequence for it, so this is really good. About an 8 out of 10. Jumper is a decent flat ride for the intense section. I quite liked it when it first came out, and with this one you can just form it into whatever you want, because you can cover up that middle pole and like put a tree around it or something. Like, it's really cool. With a chip theme as well, with the Kraken, it makes it look even cooler for like a pirate application again. But I have to give this one a 8 out of 10. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Please remember, this is my own opinion. Do not take this to heart, although I've said pretty nice things about most of them, except for Space Rings. Yeah, we don't talk about Space Rings. So I'll see you all in the next video, so see you later.